what's up guys, it is DJ. New and updated mods are out now for Farming Simulator 22. In total, 19 mods were released today on the in-game mod up. All platforms got 16 new and PC and Mac players got new. That's right, only new mods today. If you like staying updated with all the latest mods and news in Farming Simulator, no matter what it may be, make sure you're subscribed. Otherwise, let's check out today's new mods. Starting off with new mods for all platforms, we have the map, The Forgotten Lands. This is from Carl TG, and it is completely fictional, so nothing on this map is in real life. Now, this kind of reminds me of No Man's Land or maps like that where there's really nothing going on. However, you do have to cut down trees, and if I sound like I'm sick, I'm not. I literally just woke up and ran downstairs to do mods. Checking out the PDA, it's literally just bare bones empty. We start up with one owned land. It's 5,500 bucks. So lands here are fairly cheap. I think the most expensive one is this one, 64 grand. You could buy that immediately with your 100 grand and do farmer mode. So we've got forestry areas. We've got areas with just a bunch of bitty trees. These I don't think are going to give too many people trouble, but they're just pests. So good luck, I guess, is the best thing. Looks like most of the trees that need to be cut down are not loggable, but just annoying. So maybe that was an oversight or maybe that was intentional. I'm not quite sure. There are two required mods. We have an old grain mill and a silo. Yeah, even on a map with nothing on it, there's still required mods, so go figure there. Taking a look at the growth calendar. Yeah, let's do that. Base game. Yeah, there's nothing crazy through there. We do have a lot of owned items. So new farmer mode, you get a Duisfar 7250, Fast Track 4220, and a Massey Ferguson 7S. Combine harvesters, we have a CH770. There's really no fields on here that I know of. So, well, there is one. Field number one. Itty bitty tiny one right there. I think it's ready to harvest. Yeah, so at least you'll get about 20 bucks off of wheat off of that field. We do have a old pickup truck and a tipper. We also have your header on there, a big cultivator, power harrow, which goes along with your seeder, and we have a rear mower. Tedder, windrower, loading wagon. We do have something for feeding animals. We have a front loader as well as two tools, a low loader, which I like, I love those, and then we have a header trailer, and that is your new farmer setup. And if you need them, here are your required mods. Next up, we have the Anthem 6x4 pack. This is from Farm Mods TV, and it is a modified version of the base game Anthem. So let's take a look at this. Pretty cool. So we start off with a regular semi-truck configuration, which is a little bit long. Then we could do the grain truck. That grain truck will hold 19,000 liters. We also have a tanker, which holds 15,000 liters, and a low loader, so you can move things around if you need to. And back to the standard setup. Now, if we go with different sets of these, so grain tank, for example, it doesn't look like we've got anything extra, nor with the tanker. Though, when we go with the low loader configuration, we do get, I believe it's beacons, which is kind of neat. I'm not quite sure where they go. Oh, on the very back. So there you go. So if you want beacons on here, you have to go to the low loader setup. But if you go with the regular standard setup, by the way, you can't change the color of the grain truck, nor can you change the color of the tanker trailer. I thought that was interesting. So we'll just talk about the semi-truck itself. 425 horsepower, 455, and 505 wheel setups. We have a standard and standard number 2. This does change the front, but not the rear. So heads up there. Hood mirrors, we have yes or no. We also have designs of top or bottom and then all. So we could go with the standard setup. They've got these numbered, but basically you've got your big spoiler on the top. You could go with like a daybed type thing, and then daybed sleeper, and then the big boy right here, which is pretty cool. Attachments, we have yes and no. This is going to be just a trailer hitch on the very back, and then we have our main color. I believe this is just like base game with a custom red on there, and then we have rim colors as well. This is kind of neat if you guys are like me, where you like base game stuff, but maybe you want to go with something that's a little bit different. Well, I think this is going to be the one to go for. Also, got some interesting things going on under there, right behind the front wheels. You guys see that? I'm not quite sure what that is. Next, we have a neat one. This is the Liebherr L580. This is from Kenny456, who's made quite a few interesting and fun mods, and he's got another one for us today. This wheel loader log grab has got some really interesting features. So we have the log grapple, which is fixed. Then we could do the log grapple dangle. Then we could do a container grab, which is super duper cool. So if you guys want to use this with containers, it's got the stuff there immediately. Yeah, this will also work with your stuff from Hispano, from Platinum, all that good stuff. Let's go with log grapple fixed, because there's a couple extra options when we go with a fixed head. You can also do this with container. You know what? We'll do container. I think that'll be popular. Wheel options, we have BKT. We also have Nokian, Trelleborg. We have Continental, which we could change up a little bit. Vredestein. We also have Midas, Michelin, BKT. Well, BKT, we're back at the front now. Now, head auto tilt, fixed heads only. So we could either do yes or no if you want auto tilt. We've also got auto side to side, fixed heads only, yes or no. We're going to say yes. Indoor camera, auto rotation. You can do no or yes. Control type, you have a crane setup or front loader setup. That's interesting. We're going to select front loader because I'm interested to see if that actually works the way I want it to. Now we have different colors. So we have the main color, which is everything there in yellow. Color number 2 is, well, pretty much everything else. Everything you see in red, that's color number 2. I think it looks good in color number 1. And then a cabin color, of course, we could change that. There you go, everything in red. I mean, it does look good in white. And then finally, rims are rims at the end of the day. We're going to chrome it up just a little bit, but that's about it for that. Now, let's jump in. We've got our setup here. Oh, man. It works just like a front loader does. Oh, that is really neat. I'm not sure it works well with cranes, but that is so easy to move around. It's not even funny. So here we go. We've got auto tilt, yes or no. So we're actually able to move things around just a little bit, which is kind of nice. And we can rotate. How neat is that? Let's see. How do we expand this? Oh, we can even do a little bit of a jig left and right. It's pretty cool. All right, let's go into control group number 3, which moves up and down our stabilizer for the front, so we can put that down, be able to move things around a little bit easier. And then it looks like, oh boy, that's spinny boy. She's a spinning. So we've still got rotation, but we also have custom links here, so we could go in and out all you want. I think all the way to 45, so that's pretty cool. I'm tilted just a little bit. I'd like it if I wasn't so tilted. How do I get out of that? Control group number 1? Yeah. Oh, man. Oh, I don't think I can do it, dude. I don't think I can do it. Maybe a little bit. Come on. Left, right. I don't know what I've done, but I shouldn't be trusted with stuff like this anyway. How cool is this? That's awesome. I'm going to reset it. Yay, back to normal. I can put it in the thumbnail now. Next up, we have a modded version of the Faresin PF 226. They call this the Leader PF 226 plus Eco Mode. Yeah, there you go. This has new rims and tire configurations, also has beacons, working lights. We have a wrap design, black and red edition specials, RPM increase when augers are active, and camera system compatible if you guys have PC and you want to use that mod with it. It has 205 horsepower. We have Continental tires. We also have Vredestein, and back and forth. That is it. We do have a standard and a wide tire, as well as teeny tiny little boys down there. Okay, let's go with the Continental wide tire. That makes me more comfortable. Beacon lights, we have halogen. We also have LED if you guys want to go with that. The housing doesn't look like it changes, but at least we've got it. Working lights, we have regular, we have hella LEDs, and then back in the designs, we have for milk, no party. Ayo. We have a wrapped cow design, and then back end, I mean, we got to go with that, don't you? And the main colors, so we have the black, red, and then a white. I think I'm just going to keep it at green. Let's get ourselves one of these and check it out. So it said it had 26,000 liter capacity for your TMR, and that is true. We can still come up with the front loader, or say front loader, unfold the tool. There we go. Go and unfold it. We can turn on the front and suck up things like silage or hay or the TMR even. You could do that if you've got a big pile of that. It's a cool machine. We've got stuff that's very similar to this in the game already, or exact, but you know what? We have a new design for it. So if you prefer this design, the new Faresin that came with Faresin 22, like 2 years ago, 3 months, Hey, check it out. Next is our Stara Reboke Ninja 16,000, a whole 16,000 liters of your standard auger wagon crops, 5.4 tons, 100 horsepower required, PTO driven, and then we have standard and standard number 2 tires, which are a little bit more chunky, but other than that, no customization. Next up, we have the Briri Streetmaster 30 coated TSA 30. These were released for PC a while ago, and then actually I think last week we got an update for PC players on this, so now there's a version for console players as well. As far as I can tell, the only difference between the PC and console version is there is no support for a Manure system, which is also interesting because you can have that on a console mod. It just is inactive. Whatever. 30,000 liter capacity. We have Continental tires. We also have BKT, which look amazing. So we're going. What Reboke? Nah, where's my BKTs? There we go. Do we have chunky boys? Oh, we do. Let's go with those. Lighting design. We have a halogen light design. We also have LED. I'm guessing these are going to be around towards the back. Yes, they are. Oh, let's go with LED. Brand design. We have Kotte. We have default Briri design. Very nice. We have the Streetmaster prototype, and then back to it. Let's go with Briri on there. Lifting axle, no and yes. Let's go with yes. Main color, all of them actually. Let's go with blue toe 6, whatever it is. The docking setup, we can do yellow or green. I feel like yellow looks the best, but green's probably going to look terrible. Then we could change up the coated logo, but we don't have that one on there. And then we've got all kinds of different rim options. Next is a bunch of different animal trailers. We have the FH Livestock trailer set. This is from NASA Modding, and we've got, as you can see, a couple of different bits here. The capacities for the animals don't change with the smaller ones. It's just the wheel setup. So do you want 4, so 2 and 2? Do you want 1 in the front, 2 in the back, or do you want 1 in the front, 1 in the back? And then we have the exact same setup here, but, well, a little different. Instead of 1 in the front, 1 in the back, it's 1 in the front and like a spread axle in the back. Animal capacities for these smaller ones, 12 cattle, 17 pigs, 16 sheep. Animal capacities for the larger ones, 24 cattle, 34 pigs, and 32 sheep. Customization options are pretty much identical. We've got side guards, we got a spare wheel under there, chassis colors, so we choose a green there. Main color, we'll go with yellow. Main color again, purple. Main color yet again, we'll go with white. Rim colors are red, and that is one interesting looking trailer. And you can do that with all of these. So choose the wheel set that you like. Choose the capacity that you want. Ooh, that is a new level of oof, that hurts my eyes blue. And then choose your colors. So this is kind of nice. 6 models and gives you a lot of freedom. Next is a plow. This is the Lizard SGIC from Servotex and Teak Modding. Wheel options on here. We have spread. Ooh, I like the spread. I like that a whole lot. And it's got T404s on there as well, I think. Does it? BKT Lizard? Nope. All right. Well, I'm just crazy. This is a plow, 110 horsepower, 3.5 meters to 7 miles an hour. Working with, we can bump that up a little bit. Well, it says we're bumping it up, but I'm not quite sure if we are or not. I have no idea. It's not giving us any set. It either says 18 or 24. Oh, it's 2.7 or 3.5. Well, there you go. Decal models, we get a couple different decals on there. It is Lizard, so there is that. Reflective decals, I assume these are on the back. Yep, yes or no. Then we have color options. Main color, wow, that's a lot of colors. Let's go with navy blue. We all know that that's not navy blue. Secondary color, let's go with a nice matsy purple. Hub colors, ooh, let's go with the red. Oh, you can barely even see those in there. That's cool. Disc borders, we'll just go with the black there. And then rim colors, we'll go with yellow. Very cool. Next is Lizard Mower, 25 horsepower, 2 meters, and 9 miles an hour. And we have a lot of older colors, but these do match some of the older tractors that we have in the game. And, well, now you've got a mower that will match those. Next up, we have the Lizard Manure Crane. This, I think, has been out for a little while on PC, but I think there's a new version for console players. I'm not even quite sure if it's the same mod or not. It is going to be found in the build section. For some reason, it's labeled as animal pens. No offense, that's wrong. So it's found here. The problem is it doesn't even give you the crane itself. It gives you a little bitty box. It goes to the left. Just just heads up, it goes to the left. Let's come over here. Let's turn our help window on so I know what I'm doing. And let's see, options, enter the crane. So we basically got, do you want to move the crane up and down? And that is as low as it goes. Really? That's dumb. And then we come down, pick up the crane left and right, spin it, I think. Why is it angled like that? Wait, can I actually not grab the controls to grab? Okay, so it's just up and down like that. So that is grab. Oh. Okay. So if I were to drop this. If I were to come down and get it. And then bring it back up. Okay, so there is a grab. Kind of confusing. Yeah, we'll just leave it there. And just a heads up, maybe even a word of warning, these cranes require straw harvest. There's no reason for it to require straw harvest, you know it. Next, we have the lizard calf huts. Now, I could have swore that we already had these, but maybe it's just a different setup altogether. Nonetheless, these are from Mr. Hector, so right off the top, you know they're going to be good. These also can move. Look at this. So they have manure. So you move that, you clean it, and then you put it back like that, and then it's ready to go. That's awesome. Obviously, if your map doesn't support calves, well, then a calf ain't gonna be in there. A cow will be in there, but you can still do it if you want to. Yeah, food, water, you're all good to go. As far as capacities go for all of those things, food is 320 liters, straw is 360 liters, and water is 80 liters. So there you go. Poor baby cow that's grown. We also have a group setup here as well. So this hold 5. Let's see. Let's go into Holsteins right here. We'll select those. We'll get 5 of them. That is a very packed shed. We can do the exact same thing here as well. We can cheese grater straight through them, clean up any manure that you need to, put it all back. Food is a little bit higher here as well. 1,600 liters of food, 1,800 liters of straw, 400 liters of water. And then we have a group setup that's, well, pushed the other way. So you can put 2 of these right beside each other. Hey, get back in your cheese grater. Yeah, you can do that if you want to. But like I said, these are really specifically made for maps that support calves. But if your map doesn't and you still want to use them, you can. It's kind of nice. Next is an absolutely massive facility. This is the riding stable from VX Mapping, and we are definitely going to check this out. I am going to turn on a help window for myself so we can talk about things that we see around. So 80,000 liters of food, 40,000 liters of straw, 100,000 liters of manure. Yes, manure. And then we also have straw pellets and separated manure if you want to use those things. It'll hold 16 horses because if you guys don't know, there's an issue where the game doesn't support more than 16 horses. So it is what it is. We've got a button here for the lights. That's going to be on the left trigger. So heads up there. Then we have a thing here that either shows all the extra stuff around or not. I think it builds the setup. So we'll definitely take a look at that. And then we've got a setup here. What's our help window say? Install the flags. So the flags disappear as well. So we could install and reinstall different things in there. Kind of nice. We also have barriers to install, and I think that's about it. So with that, let's see if we can find our way in there. Open the gates. Whoppa. Man, that ain't the right one. That's for the stables. Let's see. I'm just going to go down through here and spam the open button and see if I can get anything to open. Of course, the only thing to open would be on the other end. Well, here's where we buy our horses. There you go. You can buy. Oh, it's completely open on the other end. Well, I'm an idiot. Yep. Let's see. What do we have? There's a bunch of triggers. So deploy the awning. Oh, now how cool is that? Oh, that's a 4-piece setup. Is that just going to keep going? It is. Oh, that's awesome. We've got a setup here. Remove collisions from the boxes. That's neat. We have another one here. Turn on the shed lights. Yeah, we definitely want that. Ooh, blue. Very cool, very cool. And then we have open the shutters. Oh, natural sunlight. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Now, I don't think there's any doors to be able to get from the inside to the outside easily or quickly. So we are going to have to walk all the way back around just so we can come back around here. There's another door into some more stables, so at least there's that. All right, let's install all these things. Install the obstacles. Install the flags. Install the barriers. And get DjGoHam back in there, yeah. And here's what it looks like with everything installed. Of course, we have our barriers here, which we can delete the collisions to. We've got all the flags, we've got all of the obstacles, and now we've got a really interesting, neat, and fun way to interact with the horses of Farming Simulator 22. We only have a few things like this, but you know what? I think it's been a long time coming since we got something like this. Next, we have Granny's Knitwear. It is finally here, and it's not as weird as I thought it was gonna be. Look how cute that is. It's awesome. This is a production chain. We can make clothes out of wool, cotton, or fabric. So you're able to bring all of those things here, and you can make some clothes out of it. Very, very cool. They will pop up out of the back and you sell them like you would normally sell anything in Farming Simulator 22. Next, we have the heated wash bay. This is for winter cleaning done in the warmth. So we could come in here, shut the ends off, and then grab our Kotte. Please, I can has. It is not letting me has. Turn this on. Turn on shed lights. That's a good thing. Do I have to ask permission? What the heck? I think the one thing that this is supposed to be meant to be able to do, it doesn't do. How was that done? Is this my fault or is this an oversight? It ain't working. I'm just going to slowly back away. Next to last new one for all platforms is going to be barn with garage. This, well, it's really just a barn at the end of the day. We've got a nice open area where we can mess about. Then we have another area with 3 bays straight through. 2 larger ones, 1 little smaller one. And then we've got, I believe, the barn. This is the only part that's a little bit different, or maybe this is the garage. I have no idea. This is definitely a barn. We've got an open area here. Boom, open it up on the other side, drive straight through if you need to. This would definitely be cool as like a larger complex on like an older European style farm. This would be perfect. It looks really good. And your last new one for all platforms date, we have Old Garage, 20 grand to buy you this, and it's basically the middle section from that last mod that we talked about. As a matter of fact, these would look great together, so if you want to download both and start adding them to your older style European barn, you can. Yeah. This one is interesting. We have some new ones for PC and Mac players as well. This is the Lizard Mobile Workshop. One of the interesting things with this is I'm not quite sure this is actually the mobile workshop because it requires Schultz Modding's Toolbox, which is an all-platform mod, which can be, put anywhere. And it requires it to be put inside of this for it to work. To me, meaning that this actually isn't a mobile workshop. I'm not sure, but we're going to find that out today. Let's see. Let's get ourselves a nice tractor here. Oh, yeah, and we need a mobile workshop, too, don't we? So I'm going to try this without the toolbox. Let's go ahead and unfold. Nice. Inside, we have a really cool workshop area. That's awesome. And then fold and unfold is the only thing that we could do. So we come around here. No button to work on the vehicle. It looks like we're supposed to put the toolbox there. Now I have moved the toolbox over here. So wait, is this just a trailer to put this in? We could do this with literally anything, right? This is a little bit ridiculous. Hang on. All right, so it says to put it there. It does kind of fall into place. I'm guessing there's some sort of, yeah, there's some stuff around it. All right. So now that we've got that, we should be able to maybe work on other things. Yeah? Yeah, so anything that is in its way, including the trailer and tractor that I pulled it over here with. This is cool, but there's no reason that this couldn't be on all platforms. Next new one for PC and Mac players is the Bomet U7xx. So we have a 2425, we also have the 57R, and then we have the 57-1R. These are different cultivators. We have a 2.1 to 3 meter, 3.2, and 3.6 meters. Let's just choose the biggest one at 3.6. In real life, this is quite large. Supports on here, we have yes or no. We've also got main color of green, 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 and then we have design colors of black, gray, gray, and gray. So whatever you like through there, you're good to go. This is the only one where we've got some adjustable working widths, so 2.1, 2.5, 2.8, and 3 meters. So maybe you want to buy one model and utilize it for different things. Well, you could do that if you want to. And your last mod today, only new ones today, we have the MetalFach T225. This is meant to hook up via 3-point hitch, and you can move around your silage bales, which is very, very cool. You can also move around regular bales if you want to. It's made specifically for round bales. We have an old type and a new type, which really just changes our sticker on there. We do have a new type too, which adds more stickers. Very cool. And then red, 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 orange, and red. And that is it. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, drop a like, get subscribed if you're new, join the DjGoHam fam. Make sure that notification bell's on as well. That way you never miss daily farming simulator videos here on the channel. We also have a special announcement today, so go check out the YouTube shorts. Otherwise, just hope you have an awesome day. We'll see you guys later.